Shalom, everyone. How are you? I believe we are doing great. I've come your way again today, like I promised in my first video, that I'm going to come back. And I'm going to come back to discuss the issue or discussions that I started last time about what in the world is going on. What in the world is going on? Where I was talking about how we are beginning to see, success, how we are celebrating people in the wrong way, how we have closed our eyes to the horrible and terrible things they do, even when we know them very well that this person or this set of people are not going the right path, but we just clap for them. And because of that, a lot of people think that is the right way and they have joined. Everybody is running a rat race. We are not looking at what the results it is or what is happening. So if you have not watched my first video, please do go and watch that video. It will really help you. It will really help you. So today, like I said, I want to do the part 2 about the problem why we take, or the reason why we take the fast lane. The reason how we have found ourselves in this position where we are. So one of the issues or reasons is mindset and wrong belief system. Mindset. As a man thinks, so is he. We have, built a wrong belief system based on what we have seen or what we heard. What you see and what you hear affects you, both good and bad, depending on, how you understand them. So when you have a wrong mindset, it will lead to destruction. It will lead you to take a wrong way, a wrong step. And then you find yourself in a terrible condition. And then you feel that, okay, I'm here. What can I do? Life goes on. No, life cannot go on like that. You are leading people astray. Your behavior and lifestyle is leading people astray, because in the society where we are today, when you're on social media, displaying all your cars and wealth and properties and gold and silver, and then the younger ones are looking at you and they don't even know, because you don't tell your story, the truth of how you got there. You just display what you have. Even some people lie. Today, because of all these motivational speakers here and there, people will go and do evil things and then cheat and kill, do all kinds of things, and they become wealthy, in quote. They have money, in quote. And then they will come and be speaking and be telling you all kinds of stories. But in the real sense, they didn't get that money in the right path. They have been exposed. It's all over the news. I'm not here to mention people's name, but you know it. It's all over the news. That is to tell you that you cannot just do things anyhow and think that life will go on. No, it doesn't go on like that. So wrong mindset is a big problem. It's a big problem. And another thing is that we have lost moral standards, values, integrity. What happened to those things? Good name. When I was growing up, I remember, and some of you have the same experience, when you mention your family's name, people will say, oh, yes, I know that family. Very wonderful people. They will talk about your great-grandfather. They will tell you stories about your great-grandfather, how responsible, that he's a man of integrity, a man of value, and that was it. But today, we have lost those things. It's success, money, fame we are pursuing. Nobody cares. From my part of where I'm coming from, they say, who that one help? Who good name help? But it's a wrong thing. It's a wrong mindset. It's a wrong, belief that has brought us to where we are today. What I'm talking about is affecting every, area of life, both family, both church, both government, everybody. You can see it. Corruption, immorality, manipulations. Who cares? Just do what you can and get what you want. If you can't beat them, you join them. That is the language. And it's a wrong language. But today, everybody is kind of doing the same thing. But we must come to the table. We must come to the table. We must start discussing these things. We must start, calling our children, our uncles, aunties, daddies, mommy, everybody, the government, the church. We must start telling our young people, everybody, that that path is not the right path. There is a way that seemeth right, but it leads to destruction. It looks fantastic when you enter into that kind of life, but it leads to destruction. We must train up our children in the way they should, so that when they grow up, they will not depart from it. Teach our children value. Teach them moral standards. Tell them that you have to do class 1, class 2, class 3, 4, 5, 6, depending on where you're coming from, and then enter university. Don't tell them that you can, not do all those classes and just graduate and get certificate and begin to flaunt it all over the place. We must stop these things, because our parents were also the ones playing this part. You always, push your children and tell them, don't you see Mr. A's son? Don't you see Mrs. B's daughter? Don't you see this person? See how they are doing very well. Do you know how that they are doing? Do you know what they are doing? Do you know how they get what they get? Let's stop pushing our children into the wrong path. Let's begin to teach them family value, good name. Look at what the Bible says about good name. He said, a good name is better, or rather to be chosen, than great riches. But today is no more the case. All we want is money, 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 as though money is the only thing that we need to survive in this life. Money, 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 money. And because of that, we are pushing, we are doing all kinds of things. We're on the fast lane. Father is doing, mother is doing, children, they are doing. Wow! How did we get to this place? We must stop. Let's get back to the basics. Let's get back to the table and start talking. We should stop looking at this social media thing, where everything and anything we push it there and people are watching. What happened to integrity? Look at what he said in Proverbs 10:9. He said, people with integrity walk safely, but those who follow crooked paths will be exposed. Are you not seeing it all over the news now? How they are being exposed? How they are being disgraced, embarrassed? Is that what you want for your family? For your family name to be dragged to the mud? Or because you want to be rich? Or because you want to be famous? Or because you want to be popular? Don't you care anymore about what people will say about your family? It's a generational thing. Even when you're dead and gone, the story will not stop. It's there. When they want to talk about the family, they refer to how your father, what he did, he was that, he was bad. Even when he was in the government, look at what he did. He looted money, he stole, he manipulated, he cheated. They will say all those things to your children, children. And when they mention, no, people say, please, I don't want to hear that name. Please, let us go back to family value. Let us go back to honor, not in the wrong way, because we have lost it. What is value? Value is a person's principle or standard of behavior, one's judgment of what is important in life. What is important in life? That's what I'm saying. It's about mindset. What is important to you? Is it the wealth, the money? Is it the fame? That is all that is important. Every other thing is not important to you. Because to you say, I beg, I don't want to take that slow way. I want it fast, fast. I don't care. Let me just get there. That's a wrong mindset. Honestly, I have a lot. I have a lot, but because I want to take it one step at a time, like I said, please go and watch my first video. Watch it, and then watch this second one. Help me like it, share, comment. Let's start discussing. Let's start talking. Let's start doing the right thing. Let's start doing the right thing. We cannot continue like this, because this is a wrong way. We are ending to destruction. And God forbid. I pray that after the series of this, my video and teachings or discussion, I believe that things will start to change. We start to talk about, start to train our children, tell them the right things. I have a lot for us to discuss. So please stay tuned. Don't go. I'm coming again with a part 3, so that we'll continue discussing and talking about this. Until I come your way again, my name still remains Pastor Chinenye Modebe.